The golden gates opened, but the house was too quiet. Daniel, a powerful millionaire, stepped inside, expecting Emma's smile. Instead, silence screamed at him. His polished shoes echoed on the marble floor, each step louder than his heartbeat. Something was wrong. He rushed to the living room and froze. Emma, his pregnant wife, sat hunched on the couch, tears streaming down her pale face. She clutched her belly as if protecting the baby. Fear stabbed Daniel's chest. "Emma, what happened?" Her trembling hands held a folded letter. "Read this," she whispered. His life was about to shatter. Daniel tore the envelope open. The words inside hit him like fire. "Your wife hides the truth. Soon you will lose everything." His hands shook. "Emma, what truth?" But Emma turned away, sobbing. His world spun. Who dared poison his mind with such cruel words? Was it true? His chest burned with anger and fear. "Emma, look at me," he begged. Slowly, she whispered, "Daniel, I wanted to protect you, but they won't stop. They watch me. They know where I go. They said I must leave you, or else." A chill ran down Daniel's spine. Someone wanted to destroy his family. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. Every sound twisted his nerves. Around midnight, footsteps outside. His blood froze. He grabbed a lamp and rushed to the window. A dark shadow slid across the garden, moving like smoke. Daniel bolted outside, but the figure vanished into the night, leaving only a black glove on the grass. He picked it up, rage in his veins. Emma appeared at the door, her face pale. "Daniel, what if he comes back?" He clenched his jaw. "He already has. And next time I'll be ready." The hunter had entered his home. The next day, another letter came. The handwriting twisted and sharp. "I see you. You can't hide her. Soon she will pay." Daniel's heart pounded as he read it aloud. Emma gasped, holding her stomach tight. "Why us, Daniel? Why me?" Daniel's voice shook with fury. "Because someone hates me enough to touch what I love." He slammed his fist on the table. The air shook with his anger, but deep inside he was scared. His enemy was bold, dangerous, and close. Too close. Daniel made a promise that burned in his chest. "I will find him before he finds you." Daniel called Lucas, his tech genius friend. Together they hid tiny cameras in every corner of the mansion. "If this monster comes again, he'll show his face," Lucas said firmly. Emma nodded, but her eyes never lost their fear. Days crawled by. The cameras caught nothing. But one night, the screen blinked. A man in black crept into the garden. He pressed his face to the glass, watching Emma's room. Daniel's blood turned to ice. Then the figure looked up, straight into the camera, and grinned. The grin was not of a stranger. It was someone Daniel once loved. The mask slipped for a second, just enough. Daniel's breath caught. His cousin, Mark, the same cousin who grew up with him, the same cousin who lost his business while Daniel's empire rose. Jealousy had eaten him alive. Daniel's hands shook as the truth sank in. It was family. Emma cried when she saw the footage. "Why would Mark do this?" Daniel's voice turned cold. "Because greed can turn blood into poison." But now it wasn't just about business. It was about his wife, his unborn child, and his bloodline. Mark had crossed the line, and Daniel would end it. Daniel didn't wait. He set a trap. He invited Mark over for dinner, pretending nothing was wrong. Emma stayed hidden, her nerves shattered. The table was set with shining silver and candlelight, but the air was thick with tension. Mark smiled fake, his eyes darting around. Daniel's hands tightened around his glass. After dessert, Daniel pulled out the video and pressed play. Mark's face drained of color. His mask was gone. You found out?" Daniel's voice cut like steel. "You threatened my wife, my child, my blood. Why, Mark?" Mark's lips trembled, but his eyes burned with hate. Mark exploded. "Because you stole everything! You were always the golden boy, the one they loved. I lost everything, Daniel, everything. While you became king, I became nothing. And I wanted you to feel that pain." His voice cracked, but his eyes were full of fire. Emma gasped from the doorway. Daniel's chest tightened with rage. "So you chose to hurt her? An innocent woman carrying a child?" Mark's silence was the answer. Daniel stood tall, his eyes like blades. "You wanted me weak. But you forgot one thing. My strength is my family, and I will never let you win." Daniel called the police. Mark tried to run, but Lucas and the guards blocked him. The room echoed with his screams. "You'll regret this, Daniel." "I'll come back!" His voice cracked as the police dragged him away in chains. Emma sobbed into Daniel's chest, her body trembling. Daniel held her tight. "It's over," he whispered. "He can't touch us now." But in his heart, he knew. Betrayal from family cuts deepest. He had lost a cousin, but saved a wife, a child, and a future. Sometimes blood isn't family. Love is. Weeks later, joy replaced tears. Emma gave birth to a healthy baby boy. Daniel held his son in his arms, eyes shining. "We'll name him Hope," he said softly. Emma smiled weakly, but her eyes glowed with love. In that moment, Daniel understood. Money could be lost, empires could fall, but family was everything. He kissed Emma and whispered, "No shadow will ever touch you again. You are my light, and this child is my reason to fight." Outside the window, the sun rose bright. A new chapter had begun, built on love, courage, and unbreakable family. Please like and subscribe for more interesting videos.